One of the most important things that I learned as a hitter at a very young age was that I didn't need a baseball bat and I didn't need a field in order to learn how to hit. In fact, from the ages of 8 until I was probably 13, I was probably the worst hitter on my team or in my league for that matter. And when I was very young, I had a coach tell me that I needed to take more swings with a broken broomstick. And it kind of caught my attention because I didn't understand the benefit of a broomstick. And what he told me was to grab the broomstick and go hit acorns or rocks into the woods near my house. And the more I started to do that, the better hitter I became. And so what I did is, at the time I had a wooden broomstick and I went and cut it down to like 33 inches and I taped the barrel, the projected barrel of the bat, and I just took it and I just went outside and I did self-toss. And why that is important is because when you have a bat that's anywhere from 20 to 21 ounces as a little boy, you're going to fatigue after a certain number of swings. Whereas with a broomstick, every swing that I take is going to be the same each and every repetition, which is going to allow me to get better eye-hand coordination through multiple repetitions. Now, if we take the diameter of a broomstick, which is approximately 3/4 of an inch, and a regulation Little League bat, which is anywhere from 2 1/4 to 2 5/8, we're going to learn how to be able to hit smaller objects with a smaller diameter surface area. And this is going to make every young student athlete a better hitter. It's going to be frustrating in the beginning. I promise you, it gets easier over time, and you go from wiffle balls and tennis balls, pinky balls, to smaller rocks, acorns, and even some cases lima beans. Now, self-toss is done a lot with fungos. You see a lot of coaches when they do fungos. This is the number one, best by far, hitting, training, tool, or lesson that your student athlete can be doing for themselves. And it doesn't require 30-minute increments or 60-minute increments. It can be done 10 minutes at a time. It can be done 30, 40. Heck, I know some kids that do it for 2.5, 3 hours at a time, and they get creative with it. So the more repetitions that you can take as a young student athlete by just self-tossing. You could also use a fungo bat, as I alluded to, with regulation baseballs. But if I can throw that up and time that and hit that consistently, square that up, you're teaching eye-hand coordination. You're teaching both to work together in unison. And what I want you to understand as parents, I can promise you this. I come at this from the perspective of I was the worst hitter. I was chastised as a kid with the kids in the playground, at the sandlot, as a little leaguer. I can remember being a little leaguer and being the last young man pitched. And ultimately, through work with a broomstick, me hitting acorns, I taught myself to become a better hitter.